from Esther, and he has a front paw damaged.
Oh, is that the one that you can seek out?
No, it'll probably be the other one.
Right, so he tucks it away.
And it maybe tucks it away.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it, that's him curled into a ball. And he, so because his front paw is damaged, it means he wouldn't be able to fend, wouldn't be able to look after himself.
Yeah, if he got attacked by anything. Or...
Well, it's not that, it's just food as well, because they will, for worms and things, they'll scratch about and
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he likes to eat about 8-ish.
So he likes to eat about 8-ish, don't you, Willy?
Oh, Papa, we're going to look after you here, sweetheart.
You're a lucky boy.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
And have a nice little environment.
Yes. I mean, to me, I say to Esther, even if they just get 6 months outside and they hibernate, then that's a good 20 years of our life.
Yeah, equivalence because of how long they live. They live to about 6 or 7, you said, normally.
No, it depends. Out in the wild, it's 3, 4, maybe 5 if you're lucky.
Right.
But, just sort of, and it all depends on a lot of things, really.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, some of them that are looked after can live a bit longer. It's difficult to know.
Yeah. So we've added the tarp because we wanted to create a little bit more darkness, because Christine was saying it, just letting it feel as protected as possible, basically. Yeah. I'll share this video with the various nieces and nephews.
Do you want to put him in the house?
Put him in the house, though. What we'll put the house, leave that. What about putting the house? And will we put this in there as well?
Okay, yeah, just
because
then if he's used to that.
If he's used to that, the smell on. What if you've got pets? And he can go in there if he likes, and he can.
Yeah, exactly. He can explore at his own time.
Yeah, brilliantly.
Yeah. So we've got a door. We've got a couple of different doors actually. We've got one here. That's quite a big one. So.
What we can get.
Oh, excellent! Well done.
I'll try and get that to the end there. Let's just put you down there just now.
His name is Willy.
Put it there.
I might call him Free Willy.
We'll put that in there as well. And, wonderful. Just maybe move it a bit further along.
Oh, there's another door there actually.
Is there?
To the right hand, there you go.
Yeah, I see. Move it there, and then he can,
He can choose.
He can choose.
Exactly.
And then hopefully, let me make sure I get this lock off. He can choose, and
Really, you're gonna have a nice little home.
You're a lucky boy. Where are you? So that'd be brilliant for him because he's got things that he can.
Just explore and yeah.
And you said yes, you've got water for him.
Yeah, I've got water. We have got some food. I put it in
there.
Just thinking, good. Just anything that feels a bit more safer for him to come and explore and eat.
Yeah.
Oh, little sweetheart. Little sweetheart. So these are kind of endangered now, aren't they? We believe.
Yeah, and I mean, have all the. What I've picked up, sort of all the hedgehogs, places that look after them. Yeah. They are inundated full.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of problems. It's they haven't got a lot of the gardens. A male can travel up to 2 kilometres. And
if they haven't got ability to get through the gardens,
because that gives them food as well as everything else.
Yeah.
And foxes.
Do they like to eat them?
Well,
or chase them?
You'll see videos with, they'll say, look, the fox and the hedgehog are eating together. But, they will attack them.
Right.
Particularly if they run, because they've got a trailing leg.
Yeah, it just is too exciting for them.
And they'll go for that, and particularly when they've got the young.
Your little piglet. Oh, my little darling.
Come on, come on.
Don't worry. He's got a nice wet nose, though. That's good.
Their sight is not very good.
Right.
They smell.
Oh, as in they don't smell, but they smell the world.
They smell the world. They sniff their way around. Their noses generally wet and twitching
Yeah,
a lot of the
okay,
time.
yeah, I can see its little wetness. Oh, there it is.
We're going to look after you. You're going to be happy.
A
little
lucky
bunny.
boy,
Do you
yeah.
recommend handling him or not?
I mean,
I wouldn't want to traumatise him. You know what I mean?
no. I think if it's struck, I'll leave you these gloves as well.
Oh, great, yeah.
It's just sort of gentle, now and again.
I guess it's probably useful in the sense that if he ever needs to be seen by a vet,
yeah.
if he's never been handled for like...
Well, the thing is, if he has to go to a vet and the vet has to examine him,
Yeah.
the vet will give him a whiff of gas.
Oh, really?
Well, because they can't examine them otherwise.
Right, wow.
Really, they'll, a lot of them will give them often a whiff of gas.
Right.
Because not all vets can deal with them.
No.
What you find is that the vets, somebody takes one there, they'll often put them, well, I had one from the vets down the road. Somebody had been there and they're giving it some antibiotics and an anti-inflammatory and said just keep it for a couple of days and see how it does. And brought it to me, so I phoned the vet to see what, it was one of the assistants, what antibiotic, because it could have been one that lasted 24 hours or it could have been one that lasted a week.
Yeah.
So, need to blow my nose. So I said, oh, I don't know. She said it wasn't me, but usually they're just 24 hours.
Right.
But so that not all the vets can deal with them.
Yeah.
Esther has one. It's a lady in Shenley, and I mean, the week she was off, you've got to keep them. And I mean, it's incredible. You can keep them going with terrible injuries, until the vet can deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a long time. So it's. Oh well, I'm really delighted that we've got somewhere for you.
Yeah.
Outside because
it's wonderful. Yeah, and it was only flower pot really.
Flower pot.
We tried to save, but she didn't quite make it. But
no, she.
Lily's okay.
Flower pot died, and 2 others had to be put down. One, the infection was so bad, and been to the vets twice, and so that unfortunately. The other one had the back leg that come in with the back leg. I mean, it's incredible how they manage off, and at the front leg was, query it. And when it went to the vets, it was fractured as well, sort of a joint. So
it's so painful.
Back and the front leg, the back leg missing and the front leg. So, you're lovely, aren't you?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. So it's just gentle.
And he's got no ticks or fleas or anything like that, has he?
No, because he's been treated, and there's been nothing.
Yeah.
They'll all get some ticks and fleas. Hedgehog fleas don't live on humans or other animals.
Okay. Ticks, same
Ticks. Well, no, because your dog could
get a tick. Yeah.
Yeah, anything. It's just what's around here.
Yeah.
We haven't ever had a problem with ticks in this garden.
No.
I suspect flower pot may have got them somewhere else because we've got dogs. So,
We've
never had ticks though.
No, some of them come in and you wouldn't believe.
I mean, she was covered, wasn't she? Poor little baby. We noticed the first two on her face. That's when we found you guys.
Yeah.
And then, but when we brought her in, you could see she had so many more.
They get, just everywhere. And one of the treatments for the worm treatments, you give them that, and that can get rid of it. So what you've got to do when you've got a lot like that, you've got to put tape right round it, the top, so that anything that comes up can get caught on the tape.
Wow.
Stick it. It's all these.
Little tips and tricks.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh, little darling. You're such a sweetheart. We're going to look after you here. Yes, we are.
But just particularly keep the water topped up because they can get dehydrated very.
Yes, yeah.
Very
the bowl I've got is actually very small. I was quite surprised at how small it was.
We have
I've got another little. There's a bowl there if you.
No, we've got dog bowls all over
They-
the house.
But it's getting them heavy though, because
We've got a China one.
Oh yes, yeah, we have got that.
We
Yeah.
put that in there.
Yeah.
Because then that will.
We probably need a bigger one. Yeah. Than...
Yeah, they get dehydrated. I mean, a lot of them come in, and that's one of the things you've got to check. and that's one of the problems for a lot of them that come in, is if they're out during the day then and they're wobbling, then that's a sign that they're dehydrated.
Do you think he would supervise time like around the pond? Do you think he'd like a little wander around there one night?
I don't know, it's difficult to say. You know, he'd maybe
Might
try and
supervise some time out.
I think he would try and probably
You might try and leg it. Yeah.
Sort of, you know, in that, well, the unit that I had it in, I'd lift it out to clean in there. So I used to put the opening up against something so that it couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Yes. And the thing is, because what they'll do, if he got out of here, straight away, he would go under there.
Yeah.
They go for places that they can hide.
Coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could move this a little bit further towards, just so he's got that sense of coverage.
Yeah. But it doesn't get any sun here. Will it get sun here tomorrow?
No, this is always in shade. That's why I put it. We put it here.
Oh, that's the monkey puzzles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember Dad planting that when I was about 5, and I was like, wow, this tree is tiny, and then it suddenly got much taller than me.
Yes, they do get very big. Yeah, okay.
Would I be able to hold him if I put the gloves on?
Yeah.
I'd love to just have a little...
I'll
stop recording now.